Hello and welcome to my channel again, to Lingua Mus. My name is Mustafa. I am a linguist. If you want to know more information about me, who I am and how many languages I know, you can watch my previous video. Today guys, 3 years and a month since I have started learning English completely from scratch and zero level, just on my own. And the most important part of it, for the first 2 years I didn't practice at all. I have started practice only a year ago, and maybe until today I had just 10 or at least 15 hours of practice time. Still, I am trying to improve my English only on my own. In today's video, I am going to talk about some wrong beliefs and conclusions related to the language learning process that I personally call the superstitions of linguistics, unfounded belief or illusion, etc., which we absolutely should cross out of our mind before starting learning a language, because as long as you cannot get rid of these wrong beliefs and fake information, the quality of your language learning process will be negatively affected, and time to time you will in doubt about your development process just when you are slightly not satisfied with yourself. It will happen because you couldn't start learning a language with a clear mind. Every person who is going to learn a foreign language has a certain list of questions. Let's start off with the frequently asked questions. How long will the language learning process take? Although this question sounds logical, but it isn't. It is not quite correct. Of course, I don't call this an allogism. It just needs a correction and a clear understanding of what language and level is exactly meant by asking these questions, because there are different degrees of difficulties and complexities in the language learning and acquiring process of different languages depending on your native language, and of course levels that acquire the certain amount of time, lessons and practice time that you should do. You need to approach this issue from your native language perspective and position in relation to the other languages, because the similar languages actually take less time than the languages of different groups. Language learning time and development process depends on where and how you learn language, the amount of lesson that you have taken, and the way you use language, and a personal ability to learn new things. If you are learning a language only in your country without going abroad, it should be well known wherever you learn language, at school, in courses, with tutor, even on your own, it isn't learned in a year, maybe two, and in some cases for 3 years. Of course, it is necessary to determine the target language and level clearly. Otherwise, the middle level of not difficult and complex languages can be achieved even in a year, but still only in case if you will execute and do all the essential conditions to achieve that level. On the other hand, when it comes to learning a language in a few months or weeks, all I can say is, just after smiling, short smiling, you need wake up, open your eyes, trunk the real world, to face reality and to accept the truth. Remember, you cannot achieve the real success relying on myth and true misconception. This is the real world. Don't get me wrong, please. I'm not saying this to break your hopes and kill your motivation. On the contrary, it comes absolutely opposite. I am telling you this just help you and protect you, because as you continue to believe this kind of wrong informations and urban legends, you also will continue to encourage and finance those people who actually get benefit using your by using your hopes, your dreams, etc. And the worst thing and bad news that you actually you are continued to be main part of this question and issue. Don't be please the part of this problem. This is the next stage and step of so-called social engineering. As the general knowledge of people and society are decreasing, you will become witness that kind of imaginary and deceptive information and advertisement actually are moving and spreading more rapidly among the people, and people actually are becoming more inclined to believe that kind of information. So guys, if sum up, yes, the language learning process isn't such a easy task and not easy thing, but there is something. Every mentally healthy person who doesn't suffer some cognitive abnormalities and speaks his or their own languages actually also can learn any language without doubt. There is no magic way, but no short time also. In today's video, guys, I want to talk about this case, but in the next video I want to talk about also some misconception and misunderstanding related to the learning language abroad, in other country, for example, in language spoken countries. On this case also there are some misconceptions. So guys, have a nice day. Have a day without misconceptions and myths. See you guys.